This young girl was swimming alone in the wilderness, totally unaware of the danger that awaited her. As she emerged from the water, she suddenly noticed a $100 bill floating on the surface of the river. Lynn immediately grabbed the money, but she suddenly realized that there wasn't just one note floating on the river, but several. She looked around and found no one, and thought it was God's luck she was there. Lynn was delighted when she realized that several black handbags were floating on the bank. She lost her mind when she saw the money and swam to shore. Taking up the bills, Lynn opened the bags and saw that they were full of banknotes. She estimates that the money inside is $8 million and rushes to transport it to the yacht. By this time, Lynn's partner Jeff has noticed her anomaly. Lynn tells him about the $8 million she's found and asks Jeff to cooperate and share the money. While Jeff is happy, his partner Victor overhears their plan. Victor, not wanting to get into trouble, decides to go home alone. He rips the strap from his handbag and attaches it to his school bag, which has lost its strap. Yet it was this action that almost cost them their lives. Victor was walking down the hill with his bag when the man who lost the money saw the yellow strap on Victor's bag. The owner thought Victor had taken the purse and immediately started chasing him. There's no doubt that these three young men are about to face a big problem. These two found $8 million and tried to escape. They arrived in a deserted place and Francie, because they remember taking 4 purses and there were only 3 left. Lynn was in a hurry because she thought she'd accidentally dropped the money in the water because there was almost $2 million in the bags. Believing that $6 million was enough, they took the money and prepared to leave the scene, but the owner of the purse suddenly found them. Not only did the owner grab their companion Victor, but he also had a gun in his hand. They were so frightened that they took out their handbags, but the owner's enemy suddenly appeared. The owner accidentally fired a shot, but accidentally killed his enemy. He didn't slow down and Francie in place. The 3 men pushed the speedboat into the river, climbed aboard, and began to make off with the money. However, this action completely angered the purse owner. He pulled a sniper rifle from his trunk and tried to kill them all. As the man hadn't played with a sniper rifle in a long time, he fired a box of bullets, but missed. It didn't even hit the speedboat. The 3 men sensed the danger and rowed hastily to shore. They rushed to hide in the thick forest, thinking they could escape the danger. However, because of their nervousness, they dropped the banknotes into their bags. The owner of the bag followed the bills and found the 3 of them. Although they had run far away, the owner of the bag wouldn't give up. They hid in an air raid shelter, thinking they were safe, but the owner soon caught up with them and wanted his money back. The plane had $8 million in cash on board and broke down. He had to open the cabin door and jump out of the plane with his $8 million in bills. But the handbag suddenly veered into the air and fell into the river. The man discovered that the purse had been picked up by 3 young men and tried to retrieve his money, but the 3 youngsters played hide and seek with the man and hid in an air raid shelter. The 3 youngsters crawled along the air raid shelter, thinking they could avoid the man's pursuit through the shelter. They soon realized that a tree branch was in their way. Luckily, Lynn realized she had a knife with her. After cutting the branches, they quickly found a way to escape, but there was only room for one. When Jeff was about to drill, he got stuck because he was too big. The owner also entered the shelter and saw Jeff get his leg stuck in a tree branch. The owner immediately pulled Jeff's leg. Lynn, not giving up, pulled on Jeff's neck as hard as she could. With a clatter of bones, Jeff's neck snapped. They could only run away quickly and soon came to an open construction hole. Lynn saw that there was only one rope and climbed up first. While Victor tried to climb up, Lynn cut the rope to keep the money. The owner was shocked when he saw this. Lynn thought that by cutting the rope, the owner wouldn't be able to catch her. However, when Lynn opened the window and tried to escape from the shelter, the owner pulled Lynn back. When Lynn realized that the owner simply wanted the money back, she pretended to be aggrieved. As the owner listened intently, a person appeared behind him. It turned out that Lynn was simply trying to get the owner's attention. Victor woke up and knocked the owner unconscious. Lynn immediately picked up an iron bar and furiously struck the owner to finish him off. Both were about to run off and divide the money in the bag between them. At this point, Lynn's greed suddenly manifested itself and she shot her best friend dead. In the end, no one was safe from Lynn. She took the money home and lived happily ever after. This film shows us that a woman's heart is the most poisonous thing there is, and that once a woman is cruel, there's nothing a man can do.